Hello Ben, my name's Dan. You might know me as your head coach. I'm really after a way to make sure that our players remain big and strong, particularly in the upper body, while we can't get them into the gym as a group. Would you be able to help me out? And please don't read this out aloud. I would really like to do a chin-up one day. Can you help me? Now, our second letter comes in from a guy called John. Dear Ben, I am a much better strength and conditioning coach than you will ever be, but you do have a skill that I don't. In a previous life, you were a plumber, and I would really like you to use your handyman skills to create a bit of equipment so our players can do chin-ups. Thank you very much, John. That was kind of a backhanded compliment. Really appreciate that. Now let's go through what equipment you need to make sure that you can do a chin-up and you have a strong Instagram. So let's take a look at basically the gear that I brought, and then the tools that you'll need, and also making sure that you've got some safety gear to look after yourself as you're doing this job. So what I did was I went down to Bunnings and basically found something that I felt was a good grip and a good strength, and this is 20mm galvanized pipe. So the length I got here is 1.2 meters or 1200 millimeters there. And then I got 6 20mm galvanized pipes that are 400 mil. So to connect all of this up, this to the wall, I've got 4 of these flanges and they actually bolt to the wall. They're really important. And we've got 2 elbows, 2 T-junctions, and 2 X's. And again, they're all 20mm, making sure that they all fit well. I actually built this in the store and unassembled it and then brought all the gear back. So after I show you the rest of the gear that you need, I'll put it on time lapse and assemble that for you so you know what it looks like. So this would be pretty handy for you, a couple of clamps. You also need some plumbing tape. One of these Sharpies that you're usually used to signing autographs with, but before that, they're actually used for other tasks. So I'll be using that to mark things out. A level, because we want to make sure that we get everything level. Also, you'll need a couple of different drills, just a hand drill. You'll also need a more powerful drill that has a hammer setting. A little shifter set, and also on this drill here, you'll need a set that basically you can fit this connection in here to spin the bolts in. I'll show you a little bit more detail later. Also, if you can, so that we can turn this chin-up bar into where we can do dips on it, push-ups, body row, and a whole lot of different activities. Get an O-ring set as well. They're pretty cheap, so that's what they look like there. I just got the plastic handle ones, and these ones, you can get them online, fairly cheap these days. Also got 2 big carabiners as well, just so that we can clip on equipment quickly and it doesn't take too much time. The safety gear that you'll need, good pair of work boots, earmuffs and safety goggles as well. So again, I'll put this on time lapse, build it up so you know what it looks like. So I've worked out where I want my chin-up bar, and this is at the end of my driveway here. So I'm going to put it up fairly high, and making sure that I've still got enough clearance if I want to bring a car up in through that area, or a trailer or something like that, that it's not going to interfere. So I've worked out the height there. What I've done also is I've really tightened this component up. So that's basically where the chin-up bar is and where these 2 meet the wall. I'll build the next component later just to make it a little bit lighter and easier to deal with. We're done here. I'll show you how it works. I put it pretty high so I can set up some O-rings on here. So basically we're up. You can see how secured here. This part here is a brace to push it against so it takes some of the load off. Off we go. So, pretty happy with that. Set up some O-rings, show you some different exercises tomorrow that you can do on it as well.